All right, so one of the questions we get, we're currently down here in South Padre, Texas, is for travel, what kind of supplements should people consider? So this is what we had ordered from Driven, which I am an affiliate for, so you can find links. All right, so we have fish oil. So great source of essential fatty acids, primarily EPA and DHA. And what I like about this one is there's almost, for one soft gel, just about 1 gram of fish oil. So a typical dose for people is going to be around 2 to 4 grams per day. Most people, if your fish oil is significant, 2 grams. If you know you're really deficient, probably closer to 4 grams. So in general, I'll tell people like, just take one with 3 meals a day. Probably going to be pretty close on that. So that's one of the ones I like. And then we also got creatine. So you'll notice Driven is changing some of their labeling. So this is the new label. So creatine monohydrate helps with all sorts of stuff, especially with doing more reps, more work in the gym. There's also some really cool data showing that potentially higher doses, 10 to 20 grams per day of creatine monohydrate, may help with potentially the risk of concussion, although that data is kind of mixed. But there is some data showing cognitive potentials at slightly higher doses also. So while I'm down here, hopefully I don't get dropped out of the sky kiteboarding, but I do tend to take a higher dose, like 10 to 20 grams per day. Most people probably only going to need about 5 grams per day. Creatine monohydrate, probably the best form still. Tons and tons of data on it showing that it is very safe. And then what else we got? We have collagen. So we actually use 2 sources of collagen. We use some from Driven. We also use some from our friends over at Bub's Collagen also. What I like about collagen is it doesn't really do much for muscle protein synthesis or muscle recovery, but there's some pretty good data. It may help with digestion, may help with skin and nails. And then if you consume it 12 to 15 grams before doing some exercise, especially isometric exercise based on Dr. Keith Barr's research, it may actually help with tendons and soft tissue. So if you're potentially trying to reduce your risk of soft tissue injuries, or you're trying to maybe actively rehab an area, that's what I like it. We tend to put it in our coffee in the morning also, or if you're using it specifically for soft tissue effects, about 12 to 15 grams, 40 to 60 minutes before you do exercise. So it would have to be a little bit more targeted approach with that. So essential amino acids. So these are just the essential portion, and it's called a free form amino acid. You don't necessarily really need this, to be perfectly honest. I do use it in the morning before I do some cardio stuff, or maybe other times. The nice part I like about it is digestion is usually very, very easy. So if I have a limited amount of time and I decide all of a sudden, hey, I'm gonna go to the gym right now, I'll take, around 10 grams or so right before the gym, and I don't really have any digestive issues. Other than that, I do like supplemental protein most of the time. There's 2 different kinds of protein. Again, the labeling makes it a little bit different. Old label, new label. But the isolate, this is called their IsoDrive. This is peanut butter lover. So my wife Jody really likes this one. The nice part about the isolate protein is it is a little bit more expensive. But if you have any issues with lactose, the isolate, as long as you verify through the company that it actually is mostly isolate, so a lot of companies, their isolate is very small in terms of the percentage. They just use it for labeling. But this one is 100% isolate. There is no lactose in it. So if you have lactose issues, isolate is a good choice. If you don't have lactose issues, then just a straight up whey protein will probably be just fine. It's actually a little bit of a cheaper price also. So this one looks like chocolate flavored. Their flavorings are actually really good. So some proteins on the market are okay. Like their flavorings, I actually really like. And then what else we got? Oh, last thing, some berries and greens. This is just a green superfood, which I know people kind of crap on a lot of times. It's just basically micronutrition. So when we're down here, in all honesty, my micronutrition, my diet really isn't that amazing. So I'll add this to a beverage in the morning just to kind of bump up my total micronutrition. If your micronutrition is always really good, you're eating a lot of fruits and vegetables, adding a green supplement is going to make a huge difference. Honestly, probably not. But I think in terms of convenience, especially when you're traveling, so when I travel, I try to bring a green supplement just to get more micronutrition in. So when we're down here, those are some of the items that we use and had shipped down here. And if you're interested for more information on that, I'll put a link somewhere around here. Like I said, I am an affiliate for Driven. So if you just go to their website and in the coupon code, just put in Dr. Mike, DRMIKE, it'll save you some money also. So any questions, hit me up. Thank you.